In this video, we're using Barbus Active and the Mergress razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. And today, we're going to be using Barbus Active, which has a really nice, clean, fresh scent. And we are about 8 days away from spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. And you know what that means. Out with the funk and in with the fresh. In with the fun, out with the funk, out with the death, out with the decay, all those funky scents, in with the fresh. So Barbus Active definitely brings a fresh scent. I really like it. It's got a sort of a cologne vibe to it. Oh, really nice. Scent strength, a little under medium, I would call it. The consistency of this soap is about medium. It's almost sort of putty-like. But anyway, let's put the cap back on. This comes to you from, if we can show you the label, Slovakia, by the way. Big dude. Barbus always supports folks in the community. He's always commenting on the videos. And so we like to use this once in a while and say thank you to Big Dude Barbus. We're also going to be using today the Tiger Platinum Blade, which is out of the Czech Republic. And I've never used this blade before, so we're looking forward to that. And we're going to be using the Merkur. This is actually a Merkur Progress that has a brass adjustment knob. It's called a Mergress, but essentially it's a Merkur Progress. These are available usually around $58 on Amazon. The main difference being the one you get off Amazon has a plastic adjustment knob. This just adds some heft to it and maybe some durability, but honestly, same razor. One thing I want to mention to you, when you're loading blades in the Merkur Progress, there's a little diamond here, and that needs to match up with that little notch right there. If you get it the other way, it's not right. So if you're new, please pay attention to that. We're going to unwrap our blade here today. Let's go ahead and show you the ingredients of the soap right there while we are unwrapping the blade. And this is a double wrapped blade. And by the way, Big Dude Barbus sells these Tiger Platinum blades. And I believe this is the first time I've used these blades. And there's a look at it, and we'll load it up in our Merkur Progress. The Progress, by the way, two-piece razors. Two-piece razor. So let's load up our blade like so. And again, we'll make sure that we get that notch, which I don't know if you can see it right there, matched up with that little triangle right there to make sure we're putting it on the right way. It is important that you do that. This is an adjustable razor. And what are we going to start off with today? Let's start off high. Let's go all the way up to setting 5 there today. Why not? Why not? We're on the cusp of spring, and let's just have fun with it today. I want to remind you, Real Talk is tonight, and there'll be a giveaway for Strike Gold shaving soap. Also, please submit your comments. You still have time before 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. We're going to go ahead and wet the face here, and we shall get going with the Barbus today. The brush for today is West Coast Shaving. This is Honeycomb, sent to me by Oive. Thank you. Our regular Captain's Choice copper lathering bow. And we think we've got some nice hydration in the soap here. And by the way, for those of you who always ask about how I make my lather, I just released a new tutorial yesterday, and I will link that below for you. So I don't make the lather on cam just to save time, because I realize not everybody has all day to watch me yap days on end. And so I make the lather off cam just to save time for you all. But I'm always going to refer to that tutorial. So if you want to see how I do it, check out that link. I just released that yesterday for you all by request. So hope that helps. And that is the way I do it. And let me tell you something, folks. Make the type of lather that you want. If someone tells you you're wrong, they're wrong. Make the type of lather that you want. Enjoy your hobby the way you see fit. As long as you're not being nasty and hurting other people, I say, pursue it and have fun with it. And I tell you what, the Barbus always smells clean and fresh. And as we move into spring, that's exactly what I'm looking for. There's a lot of releases in summer and spring, and I really like them because I am a clean and fresh scent guy. Fresh boy, as DK likes to call it. And I wear that proudly because I would always prefer to smell like fresh than funk all day, every day. It's just what I like. But regardless of what you like, it's okay. Either way, just use whatever you enjoy, lather it the way you want. Do not worry about what anybody has to say about it. If you like those dark scents that I don't like, that's okay. I'm happy for you if you're enjoying it. That is the main thing. Enjoying your shave, enjoying the hobby, being a good steward. To me, that's what it's all about, and that's what I try to do. All right, so we have our progress here on 5. Pretty efficient razor when it's turned up, and that blade there feels quite nice. Again, the blade is out of the Czech Republic. Tiger Platinum. I don't think I've ever used one before. Or at least I don't recall having used one. I may have, but I don't remember. The Barbus is a really very decent quality soap. I've never had any problem with it. I've used it quite a few times over the last year, and it has never let me down. And of course, you know, the Barbus gent is just always out there getting after it. He really contributes. He watches the videos. He comes to the real talk on Instagram. He's just, you know, he does his part in being part of the community, not just selling you things, but also being part of the community. And I think a lot of us just appreciate that. So sometimes we get criticized for being too close to vendors and artisans. But honestly, if someone is participating, whether they're selling something or not, I appreciate that. You know, if they're participating in a positive way. I know we mention Razor Company a lot. The reason that we do that, they participate. You know, they're out there getting after it. It's not only the fact that they've, you know, helped with giveaways on the channel, and they've helped many people, not just me, but they're participating. You know, they're out there helping advance the cause as I see it. And so I'm on board with that, you know. And most importantly, other than when the post office has had issues, the Razor Company gets that stuff out quickly. Customer service is on point. They always drop, or I shouldn't say always, but most of the time they drop something nice in the box, a little air freshener, a little something extra that lets you know they appreciate your business. And for me, that is where it's at. That's why a lot of us mention these companies like Barbus and the Razor Company and so on. It's not what they have to offer us as much as they're just being a good steward of the community. They're constantly participating, helping, and you know, that means something to many of us. It may not to you, and I understand that, but I'm always on board with someone who comes in and they're looking to, obviously they make money at it, so that, you know, they have an interest in it, but at the same time, I appreciate that effort. I've always been a high effort type of person, and I appreciate high effort and the Razor Company and like Big Dude Barbus here, high effort people, and I just appreciate that. For me, low effort has never been something that I appreciate, you know, in work or whatever the case may be. I like people who are out there getting after it, and it's just sort of my way. All right, very nice. Very nice. Clean, fresh scent on the Barbus here. Plenty slick enough, no problems lathering it. Ease of use, very, very nice, no problems with it. I forgot to mention the cost, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked with the spring talk out of the gate there. The cost on this is $25 for 5.29 ounces, and that is a fair price on our cost chart. That comes in under $5 an ounce, which is a fair price, especially when you consider it's coming from Slovakia. It's expensive to ship those things. And last I looked, there was one of these remaining in stock, and I'll link it below if you're interested. And I enjoy it. I enjoy using it very much. And I've been busy talking a lot today, so the time is sort of getting away from me. So I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit here so we don't have a video that's longer than need be. But I am having fun today. I got to tell you, the last couple of days, the afternoons have been very nice, temperature-wise, in the 70s Fahrenheit, which is in the, I believe, 20s Celsius. And I love it. I absolutely love it. You get out there, get a little bit of vitamin D, and if you've been cooped up, you know, in the wintertime, cold weather, you get out there and get some of that natural vitamin D from the sun, and you just cannot beat it. It will help your mood. It has lots of different positive effects on your health. Now, obviously, you don't want to be out there in the sun without protection for your skin and so on, but you do need a little bit of that sunshine before you put on the skin block, just a little, just enough so you can generate that vitamin D. Most of the people, at least here in the United States, are vitamin D deficient. And so getting that vitamin D will really help you improve your mood. And just there's just something nice about, you know, feeling that warmth of the sun on your skin and just, you know, seeing the plants come back to life. And again, as I said before, out with the funk, in with the fun. So we're about a little over a week away from spring. And that for me means great things. It means doing a little trout fishing, getting outside, maybe doing some camping. It means better, for me, scents. The type of scents that I enjoy are spring and summer scents. More in that clean, fresh realm, less in the funk realm. And so for me, it's my time when that warm weather, you know, comes around. All the best things happen, as far as I'm concerned. Now, not everybody is that way, and I get it if it's not for you, but it is for me. And again, I remind you, if you're new, you want to know how I make a lather, go check out that most recent lather tutorial. I use Shannon soaps, and I always say it's one of the most underrated soaps on the market, and I stand by that. You can make an amazingly hydrated, creamy lather with Shannon's with very little effort, and I show you how to do it. And it's not rocket science. And again, the only people that are wrong in the way they're making lather are the people who are telling other people their lathers aren't good or telling them they're doing it wrong. Those are the only people that are wrong in my view. Because if you're making lathers and it's working great for your shaves, then you're making a good lather. Stick with it. I am not one of those people who's going to come by and see your shave of the day or your video or whatever and go, oh, look at that lather, you know. Now, I do say, sometimes on these marketing photos, you'll see these companies, and when they're using marketing material, you'll see some lathers on there that are all dried out and, you know, super, super thin and don't look that great. But for the most part, you know if you're getting good shaves, you're making a good lather. And so it's all about whatever works best for you and whatever is fun for you. And please share the hobby. You know, upload that shave of the day. Enjoy it to the max and just have fun, you know. Having fun is what it's all about, and that's why I do it. Primarily for fun, and I also get enjoyment out of other folks having their fun as well. You know, to me, again, nearly the only rule to me is just be decent, don't be attacking people and tearing them down and being personal. Apart from that, enjoy, you know. You don't have to like everything. It's entirely okay to say when you don't. It's entirely okay to disagree with opinion. But please avoid being personal and going after people and their character or heritage, where they're from. There's room for everybody in this hobby, which is why I really enjoy it. Literally, almost literally. I mean, if you're old enough to grow some sort of hair, you can participate, you know. This is for adult. I mean, once you're an adult, let's put it that way. But look, we want everybody to participate. We want everybody to have fun. And that was quite a fun shave. I enjoyed the blade too. Let me rinse. We'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back and off cam. We did a warm water rinse. We followed that with the PAA alum no stinging. So the blade was nice and smooth on that Tiger Platinum today. We did a cold water rinse. And then we applied the Thayer's This Is Magic, because it's made by witches. Cucumber, really, really nice. Today we use the Merkur. This is essentially a Merkur Progress, but it's called a Mergress because it has this brass adjustment knob. I'll put links below if you're interested in any of the products today, but these generally on Amazon, about $58. Adjustable razor, 2-piece razor, very nice. We opened it all the way up today and had a great shave with it. I love using the Progress. It's still one of my favorite razors. We use the Barbus Active Shaving Soap. And again, I only saw one available on the site, which I'll link below for you. Big Dude Barbus, clean, fresh, lathers easily. Big thumbs up. I loved it. We used, sorry about knocking the can there. We used today the Tiger Platinum blade. First time I've ever used it. No problem whatsoever with that. That was very nice. And we're going to finish it off today with 2 products. We're going to use the Barbus Active Aftershave, which I recently purchased from Barbus. And so let's slap a little of that on. It smells just like the soap. Let's roll with a little of that. There we go. Has a nice scent. Sort of a cologne-y vibe to it. I really like it a lot. Oh, yeah. Very nice. It's kind of like a throwback vintage cologne-y type aftershave, if that makes sense. Barbus Active. Then we're going to finish off today with something he dropped in my last package. This is Dermacol Men Agent Hydrocare Moisturizer. It's an aftershave product. There you go. Moisturizer and aftershave. I usually don't use these, but been out in the sun a little bit, so what the heck. Let's just use a little. We can slap it on the dome there, and we're going to be off to the races and having a great day. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. Remember, Real Talk tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.